Guys, I'm doing a short reaction video today, so let's get into it.
Man come from? The answer won't shock you. Well, the lead designer Toru Iwatani originally just wanted to make a game that didn't center around violence, like many of the shooter arcade games at the time. So instead, you spend the whole game avoiding the danger instead of facing it head on. But where did the design of the main character himself come from? Well, again, just where you'd think. The creator himself said that yes, while he was out enjoying a pizza, the one missing slice looked exactly like the simple, charming character he was looking for. And another fun fact, his original name was this, originating from the Japanese word paku, meaning chomp. But American developers changed it in fear that the name would result in people vandalizing it to say, hey, no, we're not showing that. Get out of here. Sorry, folks, but now you know. Where did Pac-Man come from? The answer won't shock you. Well,
Friendliness pellets. You still call it friendliness pellets? Dodge! Friendliness pellets.
Whoa, that's a lot of Kirby's. Pollo. Trading. Good Kirby.
These are the top 3 weakest characters that can solo Thrag and the other Viltrumites easily. Starting with number 3, Link from Zelda. Young or old, it doesn't matter. He's seen the moon coming towards the earth and time got reversed. And I'm not joking, some Links as a little kid are fighting monsters that are said to destroy the planet if he doesn't win. On top of all of his gadgets, battle IQ, and experience, it's over for the Viltrumites. Thrag is nowhere near as fierce as the deity named Ganondorf who took over the whole Twilight dimension. Number 2, a zombie from Minecraft. Hear me out. Creative Mode Steve is strong enough to one-tap bedrock blocks easily. Creative Steve can hold hundreds of water buckets that hold an infinite flow of water, so much water that it can fill up a whole universe. And you're telling me zombies can take multiple attacks from that? Yeah, they solo Thrag. And for number 1, Mr. Satan, he dodged Kid Buu. The Viltrumites are way too slow. He's gonna be looking at everybody in slow-mo. These are the top 3 weak.
Want to make action figures?
Get out of the house! You better get out of this house!
I want to speak to your manager.
What seems to be the problem here?
Hello, Mine Turtle.
Hello.
Oh.
Here's the results of your spelling test. Wow! An A!
Wait a minute. I can't drive.
Can I play with my friends?
Oh, you don't have any friends. Ned.
You want some spaghetti?
Egg.
Stop turning people into
Egg.
It's Taco Tuesday.
Not again.
Where's my money? I find you guilty of nothing. The sentence is death.
Hey. Get out of my sandwich. No.
Yes. I want to speak to your manager.
This teacher is a dirty liar. So there's this 6th grader, quiet kid, he's having a hard time in this one class. And the English teacher, she loves pointing it out. Kyle, you got a freaking F on the test. You're so bad.
No way.
Well, one day she says something slick. It wasn't anything crazy, it just stung. He snaps, drops his pencil, grabs his stuff, and walks straight out of the door. He heads to the library, sits down, and just breathes. Now the teacher, she's like 6 months pregnant, so she can't exactly chase him. But when she writes him up, she adds something insane. He tried to punch me in my stomach. Yo, that's an insane accusation. That's messed up. The principal comes to the library. You come with me. Okay, now they're in the principal's office. Why would you try to hurt your teacher? What? I didn't. I just left class and came to the library to chill. I don't believe you. The principal then decides to investigate this. He goes to the classroom, pulls 5 students aside, and he asks, what happened today? And every single one of them said the same exact thing, the truth. He got frustrated, got his stuff, and walked out of the classroom. That was it. And the messed up part, all the teacher got was, hey, don't make up stuff about students again, okay? And he told the kid, you're not getting written up, okay? But if you do something crazy, I'm gonna suspend you. What the heck? Completely unfair and messed up. That's insane. This teacher.
Did you know that some of your beloved Nintendo childhood classics were actually hated when they came out? A pretty widely known example being Luigi's Mansion, releasing in 2001 for the GameCube. Now, as a Mario game and a launch title, people wanted something like Super Mario 64 2. What people got was Luigi's house-humping adventures. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely adore this game, but I can kind of understand why a group of people were disappointed by it. Like, it only takes a couple hours to beat it, and if this is the only game you got when you purchase your GameCube, that's a pretty expensive 4 hours of fun. Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire were also pretty hated at the time of their release for a multitude of reasons. While this can be partially attributed to fans of Gen 1 growing out of the series, another big issue was that Gen 3 were the first games in the franchise to not allow you to transfer your Pokemon from previous gens. So your oh-so-beloved level 100 Charizard that you named Flamey when you were 6, he's not coming to Hoenn anytime soon. Then there's the famous Legend of Zelda Wind Waker controversy. People hated it because it looked too childish and was not manly epic enough. Because the character with the design based on Peter Pan's definitely gotta be the ideal version of masculinity. Did you know that some of your
If your Roblox avatar became your roommate in real life, how cooked are you? At first, you might think this would be kind of fun, because if your avatar is something normal, it would just be like living with your best friend. They probably would just sit there and be chill, eat snacks, and maybe even play games with you. But then you realize some people are completely cooked, because if your avatar is one of those baby or animal avatars, now you have a roommate who pays no rent, keeps you up all night, and makes the biggest mess in the house. And if your avatar is one of those troll avatars, that might be even worse, because imagine waking up at 3 AM and seeing this stand in your doorway. But if your avatar looks like a demon or something straight out of a horror movie, you might as well be homeless. If your Roblox
Curse of the pool in space. What is your wisdom? This is the sound of a black hole. Well, I guess it's kind of relaxing. Oh. Hey, spit her out. So, subscribe for more space trivia. How am I even breathing up here? Curse of...
Holy shit, is that Clover Undertale yellow? Howdy.
Do you two know each other?
Holy shit.
Warmer days are...
Can we talk about how fraudulent most Minecraft players are? Because Minecraft is not only one of the most biggest games of all time, but it has some of the most liars. Some of the biggest criticisms people have for Minecraft is that they'll say, well, the game's too easy and boring, SpongeBob. But then when you look at the global achievements of Minecraft, you'll see only 35% of players constructed a dang furnace. Barely 22% have made a full set of iron armor. When it comes to getting wood, not even half have gotten that block. Keep in mind, as a player, to get achievements, you can't be cheating or have creative on. And I've heard a lot of people say Terraria is so much harder than Minecraft. If Minecraft is so easy, why are only 17% of gamers going to the Nether? You know the evil villagers named Pillagers? Why have only 9% of gamers killed their captain? Most of the player base isn't killing bosses without cheating. Only 2% have killed a wither and spawned it in? And only 4% of you guys have beaten the game and killed an ender dragon? Listen, I know that many gamers aren't good at games, but if you have to cheat on a game, maybe you aren't as good as you think you are.
As a mom of a daughter who is...
Well, what if Santa's lactose intolerant?
Oh, how thoughtful. It looks like real milk. It tastes like real milk.
guess it is real dairy milk, Santa, just without the lactose.
You learn something new every day.
Ho, ho, ho! A Nintendo game for children became something Nintendo wasn't prepared for. Game Builder Garage is a Nintendo Switch title where players connect creatures called Nodons to build their own games. On paper, it's a beginner tool for children. Within a day of release, someone had already built Doom inside it.
What?
Others followed with full Mario Kart recreations. And then a Japanese player went further. They built a bullet heli shooter where landing shots slowly removed a character's clothes, and a timing game where hitting the right inputs did the same. Since Game Builder Garage is an all-ages family title, every version of the game got deleted. A Nintendo game for children became something Nintendo.
I am hard to love. Divorced, grief-stricken, mournful, guilty.
Apathetic, nihilistic, secretive, disconnected,
Burdened. No way a carefree guy like him
A perfect lady like her could ever accept the scars.
I am.
McDonald's says, "Hey DQ, you want to have a sign war?" And then DQ's like, "We would, but we're too busy making ice cream." And then McDonald's replies back, "That's cute. Our ice cream makes itself." DQ comes back with, "You mean it actually works?" Shocker. McDonald's gonna come back again with, "What's a milkman in pantyhose? A Dairy Queen." And then DQ comes back with, "Why dine with a clown when you can with a queen?" Now Arvis Bank across the street gotta go, "Ice cream machine broken? We have a loan for that." Sounds like a Google ad. And then Sonic, they gotta kick in too, and they're like, "We have ice for these burns." And then here comes Domino's with, "Your signs are cheesy, just like our pizza." McDonald's.
It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing, flowers on day. Kids, according it's way to be cute. Children, I'm just don't be rude. It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing, flowers on day. Kids, according it's way to be cute. Children, I'm just don't be
Nice to know I've still got some awesome cosplayers going around. Nice.
Don't worry.
Avengers!
Alright, Dimensions, we only have one major update for the year. Who is getting it? You stop smiling right now. What, a guy can't smile and be happy now? You are only smiling because you know you're going to get it for the 80th time in a row.
And that is my fault. How?
Just give it to him already. There's no point of even talking. I promise, I want to update all of you.
I was promised once.
What are you doing here, Aether? I came here to get what is mine. I belong in that game. I belong in Minecraft. I told you there was a time and a place for everything.
Really? Then where is the end dimension? Why isn't he here?
I don't know. Maybe he's running late.
Wait, hold on. Why isn't he here?
Because he's dead. That's why.
Wait, Dad, he's dead?
No, he's not dead. He's probably stuck in traffic.
How is he stuck in traffic if he flies on a dragon?
What about you? Me?
Yeah. Do you want your own Skulk dimension?
I count this one as a win for me too, so. Yeah?
All right, it's settled. You will get your own dimension, Warden.
Thank you. I cannot wait for the players to see my portal light up.
It's only in the Dungeons game mode. Are you crazy?
Why? All right, Dimension.
My sound was too quiet.
Whenever you think of different game versions, you most likely just think the only changes are that the language and the voice acting is different. Overall, it's just the same game. However, that wasn't the case when this game came out in 2001. Okay. The game I am referring to is Paper Mario 64. When this game was released, somebody found a glitch to get into an area of Toad Town that isn't available until you beat the first chapter. If this is done, and you talk to the people around you, they will have no dialogue options since they weren't programmed for this. However, somewhere in the offices of Nintendo in Japan, somebody came up with the biggest idea to have this happen if you use this glitch. If we play on the Japanese version and repeat the same glitch, we will discover a funny detail the devs added. It's really cool how they thought of this, knowing their people well. Whenever you think of...
Who disrespected Sonic the worst? If you didn't say one of these four, what is wrong with you? Mephiles did catch Sonic while he was walking with this girl, but Sonic didn't even know he was there. But Knuckles, on the other hand, knocked out a Super Sonic that was going full speed, robbed him of all of his 7 Chaos Emeralds, and laughed in his face like a menace. Now, Shadow, I would say, disrespected Sonic the most verbally. He told Sonic, "You're not even good enough to be my fake." But he was never able to take Sonic down to the point where he can't even move like Metal Sonic could. Metal Sonic was kicking Sonic around in them black Air Forces. But the most disrespectful is definitely Infinite. Infinite pulled up on Sonic with every single one of his past villains, beat him up and jumped him, and didn't even say a word. That's so Sonic could be scared of him. Infinite Solo!
Oh yeah, you're going down, Leroy. Taste my fist.
KO!
Huh? And where the hell have you been? You invite me over, you barely say a word to me. You keep disappearing off to do who knows what. What gives? Come on, snap out of it already. I'm supposed to be kicking your ass right now. What? Too scared I'm going to humiliate you in front of Toriel again? Huh? Whatever, I get it. I hate being alone too. Sometimes it's better just having someone around to help drown out all that noise. So, no pressure. I'm not going anywhere. Thanks. Whatever. You can't avoid your ass kicking in Tekken forever. You had one good winning streak. Oh yeah.
This teacher had one rule he cared about more than anything else. No Pokemon cards in my class. And he had this rule for years. If he saw cards, gimme, those are mine, confiscated immediately. And he was ruthless. If he sees you with just one, he'll make you dump out your backpack and your pockets. And he would take every single card you had. Hey, is that a card in your desk? Let me see everything. I'm here. Whole deck, gone. Rare pulls. Nothing was safe. One kid literally sobbed after the teacher took a Charizard. But the teacher said, "Don't worry, I'll give it back at the end of the year." Except he never did, ever. Then weird stuff started happening. One kid walked past the teacher's lounge while the door was open during lunch, and he saw that teacher sorting out these cards like he knew what they actually meant. Huh. Now people are suspicious. Then, years later, they hear about something. The teacher's been fired. Why? Because he had been taking Pokemon cards from kids and selling them on eBay and making thousands of dollars. The teacher was running a side business out of confiscations. And this whole thing crumbled down because he tried selling a card to the parent of the kid he took it from. Dang, that is savage. This teacher had one...
I see you. 만개조 살인가?
Where are you going?
These are my...
Yo guys, check this out. So someone just told me that if I take an Ender Pearl and I put it into this anvil here, and if I rename it to the Lagva Pearl, apparently something insane happens if I then take this and throw it into this beehive. Let's check it out. What do you mean the Bumble Zone? What? What is this place? Oh my god! Yo guys, check this out. So someone...
Here are some of the original designs for the characters in Chicken Nugget. The cheeseburger used to look like this, but I was told it might limit her expressions, so hence giving her more expressive eyes. Slushy looked totally different. She had a kinda sassy ant personality, but I wanted to aim for something more relatable to younger audiences. Flinchfly was so different. Nervous little dear boy. And finally, Hot Sauce's role was gonna be instead done by this guy, but I used a squirrel instead. Das.
Celebrate being human, Etsy.
Firefox! 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 Firefox? What the fuck happened? This one's especially crazy to me because Mozilla, the company behind Firefox, actually had one of the best logo redesigns in like recent memory. You see how they did the little dot slash thing with the ILL? It's smart. It's cool. What the fuck is this? Watch me design the next Firefox logo in record time. Boom, I'm done. Firefox.
Hey, Sans, what does this do?
It's a piano level.
A what?
It's a beautiful day outside.
We're indoors.
It's a beautiful day.
It's snowing.
It's a day.
It's 2 a.m.
I'm not built different. I'm just built incorrectly.
Another one? Look, I told your little friend I ain't paying for that.
Well, this one's on the...
Hey, Papyrus.
Yes, brother?
Do you know what happened to that Italian chef?
Oh, no! What happened to them?
They passed away. Bro?
Get out.
But this is my house.
Get out!
How the f*** did I just end up here?
Get high! Pull the lever, Sans! Pass me the keys. I said my keys.
I thought you said printer.
Why the f would I say printer?
Damn, I can't find Papyrus anywhere in this crowd.
I got this. Why can't the nose be 12 inches long? 'Cause then it would be a foot. Found him. Pull the lever, Sans.
I fear no man, but that thing.
Hi!
It scares me.
Hello, good looking. Same to you.
Sans?
Yes?
What?
You okay, Paps?
The existence of watermelons can only mean there is an earth melon, fire melon, and air melon. These are the elemelons.
Shut the fuck!
People say I can't do what I love without college. I don't need a degree to be a clothing hanger.
Did you know that snakes like the chemical to feel love?
So does my dad.
Hey, Sans!
A Japanese man who survived the atomic bomb of Hiroshima was called a crazy liar by his boss and coworkers after he showed up to work in Nagasaki just 3 days later. Tsutomu Yamaguchi was on a business trip in Hiroshima when the little boy bomb detonated over his head. He got blasted into a ditch and was left with severe burns, temporary blindness, and ruptured eardrums. But he managed to drag himself into a bomb shelter where he received first aid and got bandaged up. And despite his injuries, Yamaguchi woke up and made his way through the destroyed city of Hiroshima to the train station where he caught a ride back home to Nagasaki because he was terrified of losing his job for being late. He returned to his job 3 days later, and when he was asked where he had been, Yamaguchi told them that a single bomb has completely wiped out Hiroshima, and that his last memory was a blinding white flash that left him unconscious in a shelter. But everyone mocked him for thinking that one bomb could wipe out a city and were convinced that he was exaggerating and making up lies to cover up his absence. That was until the Fat Man bomb detonated over Nagasaki during their argument. And recognizing the blinding white light in the sky from his office window, Yamaguchi pulled his coworkers into a stairwell where the building blocked the blast and saved them all, making him the only person ever to survive 2 nuclear attacks. A Japanese...
A brand new Deltarune speedrun skip was just found that saves up to 5 minutes. So as a brief refresher, Deltarune Chapter 3 never actually had a glitch category because there wasn't really anything that would warrant one. However, an entire year after Deltarune Chapter 3 has been out, the speedrunner Nurs found a way to skip the entirety of Board 2. Yeah, so it was found out that if you press Z and X on the same frame while on the raft while holding left and then pressing enter on the exact frame after, you'll be able to move around with the camera. Nurs then later found out that when using this glitch, if you enter a room transition, press X and hold right, the camera won't pan all the way over when entering the next room. This means that the room transition is now directly over on the raft. So now if you hold right and spam Z and enter, you'll be able to enter another room transition, putting you on the raft and in the shop where the room transition normally takes you. However, since the raft is programmed so that it doesn't actually care for collision, you can just ride along the sides of the shop. And if you go up left, you'll enter a room where the Lightner's Live minigame takes place, thus skipping the entirety of Board 2. A brand new Deltarune speedrun skip.
Man, oh man, I can't wait to try some of this delicious and flavorful McDonald's Sprite. Man, oh man.
People think AI replaces creativity, but
Someone sent me this picture of Sonic versus Mahoraga. Let me tell you something. If you think for a second Sonic will struggle, come here.
Just for that, you gotta like this video, or Gengar is gonna get to licking.
Rewatch that episode of Sukuna vs. Maharaga and look how cocky Sukuna was. That's literally Sonic's whole flow, whole character. For all I care, Sonic can just hit this emo, "You're too slow," mid-fight. But Ty, Maharaga's just gonna adapt to him. He's cooked. Right, we're talking about the same hedgehog who has a villain with an IQ of 300 and makes mechs and machinery to constantly try to adapt to Sonic. But 9 times out of 10, Sonic still comes out on top. With Sonic's speed and fighting skills, he's doing the same thing Sukuna was doing to Maharaga, playing around. Sonic could literally run circles around him fast enough to where he makes a time tornado, and Maharaga just de-ages to the point where he never even exists. He's solos! Someone sent me this picture of
This teacher is a...
There's a simplicity.
Mario Maker on the Wii U had some very weird amiibo costumes. There was the GLA from Mario Kart 8, there was Paper Mario, Mario and Luigi, there was the 3 Pokemon starters. What was your favorite amiibo costume? Tell me down below, and make sure to subscribe. Mario Maker...
So you're saying you don't know me nor remember anything, huh? Lie, confess. Huh? Why'd you jump? It's almost as if you were expecting something, you little shit.
I'm cooked.
So you're saying...
Undertale Mandela Effect. Number 1. Many people remember there being a scene at the start of Waterfall where Sans appears in a battle screen as though he is fighting you. This was recreated in a fan game titled Undertale Yellow, but was never in the original game. Mandela Effect Number 2. Several people misremember Mapstablook's house as being blue. However, their house is actually the yellow one. Numero 3. In the files of the game is an unused battle sprite of Metadon halfway transformed into Metadon Neo. Many people claim to remember seeing this sprite during Metad's battle, especially after an edited screenshot began circulating on Tumblr in 2017. Number 5. Some people remember visiting the Snowden town and not receiving the wrong number song interaction, and it became a popular misconception that this event is a random occurrence. This song is actually guaranteed to play unless the player has already spoken with Papyrus on this save. 6. Some fans remember Undyne as being a pelagic boxing fish, with this becoming such a universal claim that it actually appeared on the Undertale wiki. However, Toby Fox revealed that Undyne is actually not a fish, but actually a fictional fish-like crab creature. Mandela Effect 6. Everyone remembers the mythical Yoshi cameo in the secret room behind the waterfall in Waterfall. This Easter egg actually never existed in the game, but claims of having seen it can be found in forum archives dating back to the game's release in 2012. Number 10. Some people remember playing Undertale. Did you have any of these, Mandela?
If I have 200 views, I should have 200 likes. Why do y'all act like liking a video is like me asking you?
I want ice cream! I just bought you an ice cream and you threw it at an old man. When life gives you lemons, you lick up the drips. Well, I want a new ice cream.
No!
I hate you! Step on a crack, break your mother's back. What are you doing? Are you really trying to somehow break my back? Step on a crack, break your mother's back. Step on a crack, break your mother's back. Let's go, let's go! It's go time! Time to go! Go! It's coming from 22 Clement Street. You know how to get there? Yeah, I fucking know how to get there. Fuck you! They keep making left turns in front of me. We do not have time to stop. We cannot stop! Don't do it. Don't fuck do it! My bones! Mom? Carolyn? What the heck are you doing here? No one's seen you in months. Dad's been distraught. Jade can grow a pair. I'm a backbreaker now. It's who I am and nothing can change that. So if you'll excuse me, I believe Billy, the only grandchild I've ever respected, has stepped on a crack, and for that reason, I must break your back. I want ice cream.
This type of ring is...
Did you know that Sham will call you crazier than Jebel if you defeat the knight a certain way? Spoilers ahead, so watch at your own. After you escape Tenna's balls, then watch his arms get slashed off, you can battle the knight and kinda defeat them to earn the black shard and a shadow crystal. Then in chapter 4, you can deliver the crystal to Sham, but they'll say something a little different depending on if you won or lost and whether you had the shadow mantle or not. They know you fought the knight and expect you to tell them you lost, but if you show them you got the shadow crystal along with the shadow mantle, they'll ask where you got the mantle, then just be happy that you got the crystal. If you lose with the mantle, Sham says you might have had a chance, but it would still be hard. They tell you not to worry about it even though it was fun to have hope. If you lose to the knight and didn't get the shadow mantle, Sham will say if only you had the shadow mantle, maybe you would have had a chance. No mantle, no crystal. But if you actually managed to defeat the knight without the shadow mantle, Sham will be amazed and laugh, calling you sicker than that old clown. They even call it a terrific match and wish they could have seen it. Follow for more secrets like
When the light is running low.
Can you stop standing so close? You're making me claustrophobic.
What does claustrophobic mean?
It means he's afraid of Santa Claus.
No, it doesn't!
Ho, ho, ho!
Stop it! You're scaring him!
Okay. Okay, that's gonna be it for today's video. See you later.